Morning viewers, welcome back to the channel on this lovely sunny Saturday morning. Anne and I are on the Honda NC750X. We're popping out to South Ockenden of all places, which is not far from us, and we're off to have a look at a motorbike, a CRF 250L Honda. Why are you doing that? I can hear you saying, well, it must have been this time last year or even longer. It was April last year. I've just been reminded that Anne and I went to Wales with the Triumph Adventure weekend organised by Triumph at Romford. And we had a really lovely weekend. We went up, did an overnight there, and we had a day doing some off-road stuff. And I must admit, it was me that pushed Anne into it to some degree. I said, look, let's go and give it a go. I did it many, many years ago, courtesy of Her Majesty, who paid for it. And I said, it's a really good fun weekend. You'll enjoy it. And of course I had no idea what I was talking about because I hadn't done it, so I was just making it up, trying to convince it and sell it to Anne. Anyways, the woman she is, the brave girl, she went, yeah, okay, let's go for it. So we popped along to Wales, rode down there. Weather was okay. It rained a little bit on the actual day, but I think it was in the morning or in the afternoon it chucked it down a little bit. We got the briefing at Triumph Adventure, got all the gear, no idea, and off we trotted with a big crowd, listened to the instructors who were very, very good, and spent a day training and doing some off-road stuff. It was great, so I highly recommend it if you haven't done an adventure weekend. I think BMW, KTM and Triumph all do it. There's various other organisations that maybe do it privately, but they're the main sort of dealer ones in Wales. And we had a really good day. Well, I say that. Anne's description of the day was, I hated it, but I loved it. So it was a sort of definitely love-hate relationship about what she had to do, because it was out of her comfort zone. Of course it was out of mine to some degree. I was doing stuff that I'd had done a long time ago, so it was sort of reintroducing it, but it's about a confidence thing. But the good news about off-road stuff, it does improve your on-road riding ability, in my opinion. And if anyone's done that, then you know it doesn't if you, especially this time of year when you start to hit all this detritus on the road, it can be a little bit unnerving for people who've never done anything like that. So you suddenly hit a bit of gravel, or you suddenly hit a little bit of off-road stuff, and you don't know how to deal with it. But of course you do on weekend like that, and you do. So that's where we're going now. We're going to have a little look at an off-road bike, and eventually I'm sure I'll get one as well, but we're sharing this one at the moment. I'm not sure how we do that, but we're going to. I suppose ultimately I can put off-road tyres on this one. They get some crash bars on it. It's not a bad little bike, and we shall see. So that's where we're off. It's not a long journey, probably about half an hour with the sun in my eyes. Great. But I'm not sure whether we'll actually film the transaction, but if we are successful today and we get it for the price that we like, then of course I'll show you the viewers. So until then, I'll speak to you later. So we're about 2 minutes away from our destination. It took us down the A13. In fact, we were having that conversation just a minute ago, saying that I've never got here via the A13. We've always done the A127 bit, so it's always nice when you do a new route. I don't know if it's any quicker, probably not, probably about the same. Like you say, going towards South Ockenden. There's a nice little walk, place called Davy Down. We used to take the dog for a walk there, which was quite nice. When we had one, we had a little, well, say a little dog, we didn't, we had a massive greyhound. Bless him, Jamie Style. Had him for about 5 years. I gave him a nice retirement. And if any of you viewers have owned a greyhound or have owned a greyhound, you'll know what a lovely breed they are. Very genteel. You do have to retrain them though, because they're not really pets. When they're ex-racers, they don't really know what it's like to be at home. And you kind of have to introduce them to being a pet, and carpets and stairs and stuff like that. But they do take well to it, and they're very easy dogs to manage. And I'm always a great avid follower of Greyhound Trust and their rehoming. And I bet you're all saying, well, why don't you have another one then? Well, it was too emotional, to be quite honest. I think we when he went, we were quite distraught. Don't really want to go through that again, so yeah. Right, we are literally going right at traffic lights according to the navigation system. See how far we can get. Shouldn't be any problem anyway. Which way are we going? That way. So we've got a few, yeah, there you go. Right, she's off. Yeah, so we had a bit of a barter. We managed to get the price down, which was quite good. I won't say how much we bought it for. You could be the judge of that one. But yeah, really nice guys, couple of Romanian fellas, really pleasant young lads. They want to do a bit of touring. He bought about a year ago, but he hasn't, I think work's taken over, and he's just not using it, so yeah, all good. But he gave us the bags that go with it. Well, I don't know whether he'll use those or not. They might go on eBay. Yeah, and so really nice fellas sold it, like I say, sold it to us, and we're going through the next stage of our little journey, and was a little bit nervous about it, but she's flat-footed on it. We will get a lowering kit on it, I think. And came with a couple of extra tyres as well, off-road tyres, although those ones look quite off-roady. I think, yeah, it might be 50-50 tyres on that one. And but I've got a couple on the back here, so we've managed to, that's why I bought the NC, because I've got the front trunk. So, and a spare wing mirror as well. So, all in all, we're happy with the deal, they're happy with the deal. And just said it needs a little bit of tidying up, a bit of TLC. But, you know, for what we need it for, you know, and it gets some decals for them as well, which are quite good. Mind the speed camera on the left hand. Yeah, so I think generally we're quite happy with it. I'm just saying to the viewers, I'm not going to tell him how much you spent on it, but no, and I'm going to keep it a little secret so we can have it in the comments. What do you reckon we paid for it? So it's a 15 plate. Is it the L? 13,400 and something miles. It's a CRF 250L, isn't it? It's the L. Okay. So the rally would have been too big for Anne, so it's the L. So yeah, what do you reckon we paid for it? So here we are, we're back. And this is our little purchase. Needs a bit of TLC, I reckon, but yeah, a few things that we need to sort out. But of course, it's a bike we bought for off-road use, so you know, no point in tightening it up too much because it's going to be going down dirt tracks. But yeah, generally we're quite happy with it. It's there's no issues. Might get some decal for this, tighten this up a little bit. We've got to replace that. Knowing Anne, these will get replaced. She's shaking her head, definitely. Nodding her head. We can spray all that if you want to, but I'd just like to say, how much do? You give it a good clean. But we did get a set of tyres, which is quite good. Thank you very much for those. So yeah, they're all right. Actually, it would be nice to have a set of wheels that go with that, and then just change the wheels over.
Yeah, so we can do ourselves then, can't we?
Yeah. So there you go. So the question is then, do we have his and hers, or just enjoy this for a while? Don't know.
Well, I've bought mine. I'm happy to share.
There is room.
Are you going to get your own?
There is room for another one, I suppose. But yeah, I rode it back. Sort of we split halfway, didn't we? Halvesy. And yeah, it was good fun. But it's been a while since I've been on the 250, but there you go.
Still over 70, so that's quite good.
So watch the renovation.
Yeah.
And
I think the cleans first, because you know what I like. I don't like a dirty bike.
No, we'll get that cleaned up.
Get the chain cleaned, and because it's a bit ropey the other side. It's got a bit of rust and stuff in it. But the chap said he's not ridden it for 3 months.
So yeah.
I think the front brake pads might need to change. The back's okay.
And you've got a helmet lock as well.
Yeah, I know. I think that's had a little bit of a kiss with the floor. So.
Well, this is it. That's what they do, don't they? But you can pick all these.
It's cheap stuff.
Yeah, I mean, all this stuff gets picked up quite. They've been around a long while, haven't they? So.
A bit of rattle can on the.
No, it's all right. Project as we go.
Yeah.
So Anne's gone round with a fine tooth comb. Well, not quite, but she's washed it, and it's come up quite nice actually. Like I said, we were thinking about probably giving these a spray can, rattle can, on that one, and maybe a new seat cover for that. So, but there's a couple of things on the way, aren't they?
Yes.
So we've got that's coming. That's been ordered. New one of those. What else is that?
No, I haven't ordered those yet. I might just have a go at rubbing those down.
We can probably.
And then get news of these maybe.
Yeah, new ones of those. So yeah, because these are quite expensive. So, and it will just they'll probably just rub down around the alley.
Get your Dremel on them.
Managed to get that out, so that's been moved out there. Yeah. No, a little bit of brute force.
New of those coming.
New of these. What else? I think everything else is out.
They've got some new lights. This one's.
Okay. Yeah, this one's a little bit dodgy. Okay, good, that works. It's nice. Yeah, it just clicks in. That's always useful. What else? Decals, I think, would either rattle can that or decal it.
Yeah, I'll have a look, see what we can get.
And the service kit's on the way as well. I think we'll get service it. Needs new oil, new filter. This side, that's all come up quite nicely. There's a little bit there, but that's all right.
Yeah, I've cleaned and lubed the chain.
Yeah, we'll get the. I think that's it really.
But these are extras.
Okay. All little guards there. They're all useful, aren't they?
Yeah. But I think you can get a service do some of that as well. I believe.
Yeah, I think on both of these you could probably just rub those down and just rattle can them. They'll be all right.
Well, I think they're alley. If they're alley, you might just be able to polish them. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Get the Dremel out on that. Yeah, so there you go. That's the starter. Now, as far as the tyres are concerned, we might have a go at that ourselves because you can buy a tyre changer. So that's a new thing. Or we have a look for a spare set of wheels and just put the tyres on that. But these, I think, are 50/50s. They possibly are. So we might get a tyre changer and do that. Not actually a bloke to change the tyre, actually a physical tyre changer. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's the update for that one. And we'll start her up, shall we? We'll start up. Sound. Okay, so that's our little our journey today. If you've liked the video, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and then we'll see you in the next one. Speak to you soon.